Hello, I'm Ruth and I'm the Arts Business. I'm here with a fantastic cast of Smile, It Might Never Happen. Hello, guys. Hello. Let's quick fire your names first.
I'm Laura.
I'm Oscar.
Zoe.
Izzy.
I'm Will.
Amazing. And we're just going to ask you some questions about your show and how you got it here and what else you do. So, first, as briefly as possible, tell me what your show is about.
Our show is called Smile, It Might Never Happen. It's a improvised musical based on an audience member's anxieties about something in that's coming up for them. So it might be a moving house, it might be a new job. We've had newborn baby. Today we had visa application. And then we basically chat to them, get a bit of information about what it is they're going through, and then we make a musical.
Awesome. And have you done it before?
Yeah, so we've done a few shows. We've only this show been doing it since
We did our first preview show.
Yeah, but we've been probably rehearsing it since December time.
Yeah, but before that we did an improv show at uni as well.
Yeah.
So we've worked together in the past.
What university did you go to?
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Yeah.
What a win.
Yeah.
I'm from Birmingham too. It's like a little reunion. Amazing. How's your response been for your first two shows here?
Really good.
Yeah.
I mean, we had quite a good turnout actually for the first, because I think we were nervous going in of not many people know us. We've got a few friends up and they've come along, which is really nice to see them. But then, yeah, actually, it's been really, really good. And we've had some nice reviews as well, so it's going well.
Yeah.
How long a run are you doing?
Just 5 shows. Yeah, I think because it's our first ever Fringe run, we really want to, give it a go, see what needs tweaking, see what works well, and then hopefully we'll be back next year for a longer run.
Yeah.
How exactly do you guys rehearse for something like this?
Difficult. Well,
Very sporadically.
very smart because we actually all live in different places. So Will and Laura live in Edinburgh. But Izzy lives in Newcastle and I live in Manchester and Oscar lives in Birmingham.
Yeah.
So that's the main obstacle, I'd say, for rehearsals. It's just we get together probably for a weekend we try to do every 6 weeks-ish probably. And then we just do the show really, I suppose is the main way.
We do sometimes try to call a friend and see if they've got anything coming up. But it's a lot harder to do when you know the person, especially if you might be involved in the story.
Yeah.
No one really wants to play themselves.
Yeah.
So it's much nicer having an audience.
Yeah.
Excellent. Why did you decide to bring it here to the Edinburgh Fringe?
Oh, I can answer that. Well, I feel like it's the best place to come and bring something like this because I think it's a place where you can experiment a lot with new things, try things out, and as you said, there's a lot of work in progresses happening. So, and generally people are really open-minded and lovely at the Fringe, and you get a really nice audience come in as well. And as well, we've had experience coming and doing improv here before, so we kind of know what it's like to come up here, and I think it's the best place in the world for it.
Yeah,
brilliant.
It's been nice this year having a show that's pay what you feel as well. It's in previous years we've always done shows where it's ticket prices and stuff, but it's quite nice. It doesn't it takes a bit of pressure because you're oh, no one's paid. You're just there to impress, and then when you do get people giving money at the end, you feel oh, I've actually done a good job. So it's quite nice in a way. And the Fringe is so expensive to go to. It's quite nice to be able to flyer people and be it's free.
Has it made the venue cost cheaper for you as well by having pay what you feel?
I'm not necessarily, but just the Tonic itself is definitely cheaper than some of the venues where you can't do pay what you feel.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing for us is because me and Will live here, we have free accommodation. So it's kind of nice to then take that cost off the audience member and let them pay what they think the show is worth, I guess.
Nice. What do you all do for a living?
I'm a PhD student, I'm a physicist.
Proper job?
I kind of do freelance music stuff in my spare time, but I do have a normal office job in a music company, granted.
Nice.
But yeah.
I'm an English teacher.
I'm on a graduate scheme at the moment.
Nice.
I'm an engineer.
Oh, you've got some real proper jobs.
Real
Amazing.
9 to 5s.
How did you fund bringing it up to the Fringe?
Our own money.
I think we're lucky because there's all of us. I think it's for solo shows, I don't know how you do it, but for us at least it's we can split 4 ways, and because we get free accommodation from Will and Laura, it's kind of well, you pay 200 quid for a holiday, wouldn't you? So I guess it's a holiday when you work the whole time.
What a win! And what was the rough budget that you guys had for this, for your 5-day run?
So I think it was about, should we break it down, or do you
I
want
think,
However
I think
you
all
want.
in it's about 1,400.
1,400 probably.
The venue cost
very
is
reasonable.
maybe venue cost plus registration. I think it's like 1,200 in total.
Yeah.
Plus,
5 day, you can do a 5 show. It's a
Yeah.
cheaper registration, so we did that. And yeah, the venue was like 800, I think, plus like venue cost about another 200. So
and plus like another 60, 70 for flyers, and then 70 for insurance.
yeah.
Good time to plug as well. One of our costs, obviously, is like paying a designer for the poster, but luckily Izzy's sister is a very, very talented designer, so we probably did get a bit of mates rates on that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, she's incredible.
Nice. What's been the hardest part of preparing? I guess that you're all over the place.
It was really tricky with the travel. We had some really bad luck on like both times we've been trying to get to Edinburgh in like the last half year was when the storms were on. So especially like me and Zoe traveling from
Stuck
like
in the storms as well.
it was unfortunate timing. So yeah, I think it's just the sporadic nature of rehearsals has made it tricky, but it does make it quite a nice reunion because we get to see each other and have a little weekend of it, which is lovely.
Yeah.
And while you're at the Fringe, what does your daily schedule look like?
I think because we're in the middle of the afternoon, it's a bit more chill than other shows that we've been involved in before. But we try to fly like an hour before the show so that we're getting interest like immediately beforehand and try and get people in that don't know what they're doing, maybe after lunch. And then past
quick rehearsal in the morning. We rehearsed for about 15 minutes today.
Warm up.
have a little warm-up time, and then we try and just get to the venue a few minutes early. I need to get the keyboard set up and stuff, and then just doing sound checks and things, just make sure everyone's ready.
And then Will does another show in the evening. Will's in a...
You got a flyer for that, Will?
It's sold out, so
Oh, damn.
I'm in a musical,
Amazing.
so I've got that as well in the evening, which is quite tiring, but it's good. It's really fun.
Great. How do you handle your marketing, PR, press, all of that jazz?
Quite last minute, I think. So like obviously the flyers, Izzy Sisters, which we're so grateful for, and they look really good. We made our social media account like in like March or something for when we had our first sort of preview show, and then we emailed people with press releases like 2 weeks ago, so a little bit late, but that's been good. I think we've got a couple of reviews coming in.
Yeah.
We've been quite low on marketing. I think just we want to keep the costs down, and like flyering really gets people in.
Yeah.
That can be really good.
Do you have any tips while you're here for managing burnout, exhaustion? I mean, you've got 2 shows on, and I guess the issue with meeting up as uni is that you immediately then feel like you're back at uni. And are you burning the candle at both ends?
I think it really, you have to schedule your day around your show. I think you have to be very careful, especially if you've got evening shows like Will. I mean, if you're doing something that lasts until and you're getting home at like midnight or 1, you just have to be so careful that you're not then forcing yourself to get up really early. Because I think there's a pressure with Fringe to think, oh, well, I'm here, I need to see like 5 shows a day and just and then do everything in one go. And I think it's managing your expectations of like, if you're doing even just 1 show in a day, you've just got to keep that space blocked to make sure you've got time to rest.
What you've got to do is you've got to have 1 day, at least a week, where you don't see any shows and you just go to Portobello Beach and you get in the sea.
Exactly.
And you'll
Great
be fine.
advice. What do you wish you'd known before doing the Edinburgh Fringe?
It's a good few years for all of it because we haven't done it as this company game called Chat before, but we've done it. We were all in the same other improv company. So it's a long time since our first Fringe. Go on.
From that first Fringe, don't drink every night. It absolutely ruins you. We can say with experience behind us, don't drink every night. We were quite lucky on our first Fringe that it was like the COVID Fringe, so we sold tickets quite well, and we partied every night, just in our flat, and by the end of the Fringe, like everybody was destroyed. So looking after yourself is like, I think it's a really key thing.
Nice. What advice would you give to first-timers thinking of coming up next year?
Plan ahead, do your press release nice and early. I think trying to get lots of jobs out of the way as soon as possible, because we kind of had those last sort of 2 weeks where we were sorting out like our finances, making a company on like public house and stuff, which can be a lot.
There's like, as well, like the Fringe has changed so much that things are so much more professional and expensive now. That as a newcomer, I think it's hard, but also there's like now a new opportunity to kind of undercut some of that. And like we were saying about Ash, like if you can make a show that's like affordable, people, it sells like just from flyering on the mile, it sells so much better than like, and there's maybe something in that, I guess.
And as well, sort out how you're going to feed yourselves, because I think a lot of people come to Fringe and just spend their entire budget on food. I'm guilty of that many times.
That's what we do.
And try and, if you're going by train or flight or whatever, book it as far in advance as you can. The more months, the better. I got caught this year with bad train prices. You've got to be very careful with those.
And try and get free accommodation.
Indeed.
Have friends who live here.
Have friends, make friends with Scottish people.
And let's go from left to right on this one. Sum up your Fringe experience in one sentence.
Ooh, it's really tiring, but in a good way.
Nice.
It is pure chaos, and you'll meet a lot of new people very quickly, but it is the best month every single year.
Quite long sentences. Fun with friends.
Quite a short sentence.
I think it's inspiring, exhausting, yet one of the best places on the planet at this time of year.
It's beautiful. I love it. It's a great place to try out new theatre and shows that you wouldn't usually see. Definitely.
And finally, where can we find you? All of your social medias, etc.
We are at Game Called Chat.
At Game Called Chat on Instagram.
On Instagram and on Twitter, I think.
No, well, technically, yeah, but we don't.
And yeah, we're here every day at the Mash House.
At 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Perfect.